Where the heck is Midtown Coeur d'Alene, Idaho? Well, if that question has been keeping you up at night, you're in the right spot, because in today's video, I'm going to show you where it is, and I'm going to give you the ins and outs of Midtown Coeur d'Alene. All right, let's go check it out right now. Hey, if you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and tap the notifications bell so you can stay up to date on all of our latest content. We put out a ton of content in North Idaho. And remember guys, if you're looking to move right now or 12 months from now, give us a holler. We would love to get that conversation started. If you're in town, hit me up. Let's go grab a cup of coffee. I meet the coolest people all the time. Quick shout out to my friends Tammy and Ron. Thank you guys for popping in and grabbing coffee with us. Great to meet you. Looking forward to working with you guys in the future. All right, let's jump into the video. There are no defined borders for Midtown Coeur d'Alene, so I'm going to give you the rough geographical location, all right? Let's call it from north of Wallace Street to, say, just north of Harrison, a couple blocks north of Harrison. The main drag of it is right here on 4th Street behind me. You can see there's a lot of businesses going on. 3rd Street, if you keep going too far to the east, you're gonna hit the Garden District. So I'd say a chunk of it goes to the west into, A Street, B Street, over in that area, all the way to Northwest Boulevard. Some might argue that's downtown. It's really, like I said, there's no clear defined borders. But I can say for sure, this chunk right behind me on 4th Street is for sure Midtown. And this area was revitalized in 2008. They added a bunch of pedestrian-friendly features to it and some artwork. And it's really been growing a lot lately. This whole building right here behind me is all brand new. That's apartments. And down below is going to be some commercial space. There's going to be a new coffee shop in there. I can't remember the name. I'll get it in a second and give it to you guys, but it's a from Maui, so it's like a Hawaiian coffee shop. That sounds pretty cool. But as you can see behind me, tons of great businesses all along this drag. It's very walkable. It's an easy walk to downtown Coeur d'Alene, which is to my south, that direction, and that's kind of what I like about it. I call Midtown like the downtown for locals, although that's not entirely true, but it's not going to be as crowded as that downtown strip on Sherman Ave, yet you'll still have tons of people out here walking. I don't know if you can see behind me to the outdoor eating at Capone's over there, packed right now. It's the middle of April. We have a beautiful sunny day. I think we're hitting 70s for sure today, and everybody is coming out and enjoying that sunshine right here in Midtown. All right, Midtown Center Apartments. I promised you I'd get some info on that building behind me right there. That is brand new. They've got several different styles here. 1 bedroom, 1 bath, 1,000 square feet. Monthly rent is going to be $2,400. That's not cheap. These things are luxury apartments. They're beautiful. Then they have a 782 square foot one for $1,800. They've got parking down below, an elevator, floor to window ceilings, and you're conveniently located right here in Midtown, which is kind of cool. You can walk to a bunch of different restaurants, fitness center. What else? Downtown's close, beach is close. All of it is here. That coffee shop that's going down below there is called, I'm going to say this wrong, Akamai, A-K-A-M-A-I. It's a coffee shop from Maui, and that should be a nice addition. There's also Cornerstone Coffee right across the street from me there. That's back in business. That was recently sold. So you've got a lot of coffee options right here. As you know, North Idaho is like coffee lovers heaven up here, so we definitely like that. This is a great spot to talk about some of the local businesses here in Midtown. You've got one of our favorites, Pilgrims Market, right behind me right there. That is a natural food grocer. It's awesome. That's where we do a lot of our shopping. If we're not going to Costco for the big stuff, we like to hit that spot. But Ace Hardware behind me, local Ace, super friendly, very knowledgeable people in there. Love going in there as well. I should mention that we used to live in Midtown, so I have a lot of personal knowledge about the area here. I've walked all over this place and I've visited all these restaurants and businesses over time, so I do believe I'm speaking from a place of experience and knowledge. And this is an exciting moment. Before I even say this, there's also a Safeway just down the street. Yeah, it's Safeway, whatever. It's cool, it's there. This is very exciting. Not necessarily Rungee's Furniture, but what is coming into this building right behind me. Stand by, drum roll. And I guess I should preface this by saying I don't personally care that much, but a lot of people are gonna get very excited about this. There's a Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's is coming into this building right here behind me, which is kind of interesting. They're gonna be across the street from Pilgrims, which is one of our local favorites. Goes with a chain next to a local. But maybe those businesses will benefit each other, and that would be a good thing. Some of the other businesses here in Midtown, you've got Pure Barre, that's a fitness. You've got salons, doctor's offices, chiropractors. There's an Asian foot massage down the street too. Never been there, probably won't, but it's here. Tattoos, piercings, churches, all of that stuff is here. A couple of inns. You've got the Greenbrier down on Wallace and the Roosevelt Inn. The Roosevelt's questionable whether that's Midtown. It's right on the edge. Some will probably call it downtown. Cool old building, used to be a school. Now it is a inn or a bed and breakfast. Greenbrier is actually the place that we first stayed when we came here to visit. Super cool old building. We've got a great restaurant inside there as well. That's definitely worth a visit. And like I said, lots of businesses along here. You've got, I'll get into the restaurants in a second, but I kind of wanted to mention the actual businesses here first, and I think I covered the majority of them. So there's a lot going on here, and a lot of it's walkable, which is a really nice feature. All right, moving on. Midtown is also home to several parks. You've got Fippany Park, which is over on 7th Street. You've got Bryan Field over by Bryan Elementary, which is also a school here in Midtown. So you've got some options there. I'm going to pop in and show you a couple of listings here. I happen to be in front of one of our listings on 3rd Street. This is 720 North 3rd Street. This is a big house. It's almost 4,000 square feet, 5-bed, 4 full bathrooms, plus an office. There's a 3-car heated garage in the back, and it's sitting on almost a 1/4 acre, which is a really large lot for downtown. You've got this garden bed area over there behind the fence. There's a hot tub back there. It's a really cool spot. Some people think 3rd Street's too busy, but honestly, it's not bad traffic. Certain times of the day you might get a little bit more traffic, but not super bad here. And mind you, summertime, maybe a little more than wintertime, but overall, I'm out here right now. There's not a lot of cars coming by, so not really an issue. Right here on 3rd Street, so this one is 720 North 3rd Street. It's listed at $1,330,000 for an almost 4,000 square foot home. 5 blocks from the beach, pretty good location. Would make for a great Airbnb as well because of the location. Some of these homes here behind me are Airbnbs. In fact, this one right next door is an Airbnb, so kind of thing going on right here already. Anyway, let's jump on and show you another one. Before I show you this next house, we're going to talk about some of the restaurants here in Midtown. I'm going to just list them out and kind of give you my opinion on them. So you got Lake City Juice. That's pretty new. I actually haven't been there yet. Kristen's been there. She got great service and said it was a great restaurant. So that's our family opinion. You've got Jeremiah Johnson Brewing Company right there on 4th Street. Great spot to grab a beer. They've got some food there too. Capone's. That's like a classic, man. We used to get pizza there all the time. Great wings, lots of taps there. Midtown Bluebird, cool little restaurant, is phenomenal in my opinion. All of their food is gluten-free, I think, so if you've got an issue, then that's great, but it still tastes delicious, unlike some gluten-free food out there. Then you've got Franklin's Hoagies. They make sandwiches and breakfast stuff. That's a super cool spot right on 4th Street. And 315 Cuisine, which is underneath the Greenbrier Inn, so also a good spot right there. This house here, this is 215 West Foster. Let me give you some reference. 5-bed, 6-bath, and that is including the 1-bed, 1-bath ADU as well. It's 4,300 square feet, brand new, built in 2023. This one is listed at $2.15 million. It is very beautiful, and it's got that ADU, which is really cool too. So could be a good option for you here in Midtown. Okay, I wanted to pop in and mention another rental option here in Midtown. This is the Lofts right behind me. It's newly constructed apartments. They've got 4 different floor plans. It looks like 1 bedroom. They might all be 1 bedroom, but the layouts are a little bit different. And they range in price from $995 to $1,195 a month. So pretty good price range as far as options, putting you this close to downtown and still being in Midtown. So it's a good location right there. That's 3rd Street over there, and then 4th Street is over here. So it kind of straddles those 2 streets here, and we're just a few blocks up from that main drag on 4th Street. So also, Linden Coffee, that's a cool little coffee shop. That is underneath the lofts right here. You can see that behind me. They've got a nice little outdoor seating area, and overall a pretty cool location right here in Midtown. Next up on the houses today, we are on the corner of North Government and Foster. Check this one out here. It's kind of behind me. So that's North Government behind me right there, and then this is the house on the corner. North Government's cool. It's really close to everything. It can feel busier. It's a major thoroughfare, but it's 1 lane in each direction, so it never gets crazy busy. We're at 702 North Government Way. It's a 4-bed, 3-bath, 2,500 square feet, sitting on 0.14 acres, built in 1923. That's probably got some cool character inside. This one is listed at $899,000. Once again, like I said, cool spot. The music conservatory is right there across the street. Downtown is this way. I'm probably about 4 or 5 blocks. I wanted to head over to the skate park. You're going to head over that way, another 4 blocks that way. So really good location right here, Midtown Coeur d'Alene. So there you go, 702 North Government Way. All right, we are on Reed Ave, pretty much at the corner of 5th Street. So 5th Street's right over here. Beyond that is 4th Street, which is that main drag in Midtown. And Izzy's is right there on the corner. So that kind of gives you your bearings on where we're at. So this is a really good location on this one. It's really close to everything. Get right across the street. And this is 508 East Reed Avenue. It's a 2-bed, 1.5 bath, 1,400 square feet, sitting on 0.14 acres, built in 1904. I'm sure that's got some cool character, and it has been updated. This one is listed at $649,000, so that'll get you a 2-bed, 1 bath right here in Midtown, block away from Izzy's and all the other stuff on 4th Street. That's pretty cool. So here you go. Nice one to check out. We will hopefully have some videos of some pictures of the inside as well, so you can see what that updating looks like. But pretty quiet street right here, and very bikeable and walkable. Hey, thank you guys for joining me on this tour of Midtown in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. Some don't believe it exists, but I assure you that it does. Hopefully I've proven that today. There are lots of cool things to do here in Midtown, and some great homes and home prices here that kind of touch on that whole range of affordability. So you've got some apartments, you've got some homes in the 500,000-600,000, all the way up to 2 million, and I'm sure beyond. Just not on the market right now. So there you go, guys. Thank you again. And remember, if you're looking to move right now or 12 months from now, give us a call, text, or email. We would love to help you make that smooth move right here in Midtown.